Today on WBTV, we're going to be talking about Sony's kind of troubling article about their struggle to set a price for their upcoming PS5 and what this means for the next generation of consoles. Okay, so Sony announced that their new console, their PS5, they're having a bit of trouble pricing it out with the slump in PC parts because of the coronavirus, as well as crypto mining really caused a big problem with PC parts.
Crypto mining did?
Yeah, like back when Bitcoin was a big thing, because now RAM and graphics card prices went through the roof because everybody wanted. And also with the release of the new cell phones, which will be coming out in October, it's going to be hard to get smaller nano processors that companies might be using for cell phones. Mm-hmm. So all of this combining is leaving Sony in a very tough place as they're getting ready to announce the PS5, is what are they going to price it at when it's released in the holiday 2020 season.
So you're saying like now they're finally starting to like produce it and put it into production so they can prepare to sell tons and tons of consoles.
And that also, it's another question they're trying to ask is how many consoles are they going to make for launch? Right, because the Switch had that problem. The Switch did not make enough consoles for launch, and that caused a very problematic launch because literally the Switch was sold out.
I don't see a problem with making too many consoles, because consoles, you always have people that buy them after release.
Yeah.
So, or people that don't buy them on day of release, so why not mass produce them for day of release, and then you don't have to produce any more. They're already produced and just at the stores already waiting for future purchases.
Yeah, and it's better to have too much than too little.
Too little, exactly.
Which is what happened in the Switch, and that's why like when the Switch came out, if you notice, like they were sold out everywhere. On Amazon, and like I went to EB Games. I went to like 3 different EB Games, just wanted to like see a Switch, and they didn't have any of them. The biggest question we're gonna be asking here is what is too expensive for a console?
$800.
So Sony, some sources in Sony has come out and said that they're hitting around the $450 range.
Oh, that's a good price.
But that's not that bad. Considering that, like, and that's Canadian dollars, considering that you can buy a PS4 for like under $200 now in Canada. So like, but when the PS4 came out, it was $399.
Xbox One X, when it came out, which was probably one of the most expensive consoles, it was nearing $600.
Yeah,
so
it was like
$500. Exactly. So that was $600, maybe nearing $700 with tax. So people have bought $700 consoles, and if you want a powerful console, like, people will pay $700 for it.
Yeah.
And PlayStation, the PS4 came out like 8 years ago, 10 years ago, right?
The PS4 came out 8 years ago, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So for people to buy a new PlayStation and it'll last another like couple of years, I feel like people are willing to go for like $400 easily, $500 easily. They will go to $600 and possibly $700. But that's why I say $800 is too much. I feel like $800 is the threshold of I'm buying a damn near like low quality PC at this point.
And that's the other big problem is PlayStation has a selling point, which is they have exclusive. I know people who will pay more for a PlayStation. Yeah. I will play more for a PlayStation if I can play the second Spider-Man game on it.
Or Last of Us 2, that's coming out.
Yeah, like if it has good exclusives, I'll pay a little bit more so I can play the exclusives. You know, that's really the only reason I wanted to buy a Switch, even though I haven't bought one yet, was I wanted to buy a Switch for Mario Kart because I love Mario Kart, but I have never owned a Nintendo console before, so... Well, other than a DS.
Yeah.
So, like, I've never played Mario Kart other than at other people's houses. If it has enough exclusive, people will pay for it. And that's the other problem with an Xbox is, since our last video on the Xbox has announced that the Xbox Series X will have no exclusive. So if it doesn't have any exclusives...
Well, yeah, Xbox already announced that they have no more exclusives because Halo's now on PC.
Yeah. So if it doesn't have any exclusives, what is a price point that you would set for that you would pay for? Because if it gets close to $700 or $800, you could build or
PC,
buy a pre-built PC
Yeah.
for cheaper.
And since Xbox has no exclusive, there's almost no point in buying an Xbox from my standpoint, unless you just like the Xbox setup. But we're talking about an Xbox Series X, right?
Yeah, the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think
I probably
as I said,
see, like you said, I'd buy a PlayStation easily. I'd easily buy a PlayStation for $600.
Yeah.
$700, it's pushing the threshold. $800, that's a no. Too much money for a console.
Yeah.
But $600 or $500 or $400,
Yeah.
I'd easily buy a PlayStation. Xbox, I'd be reluctant to buy it even at $400.
Yeah, and I would be reluctant to buy a console if it was $600, but if it had that buy value for exclusives, then I would 100% buy it.
That's why PlayStation, it's like, okay, I will buy it for $600. But Xbox, I'm even reluctant to buy it for $400 because, like you said, there's no exclusives on it.
Yeah, there's almost no point.
Mm-hmm.
For a non-exclusive console, it'd be like $300 then.
Yeah,
maybe
but
$200.
At this point in time, consoles aren't going to get any cheaper. And the last, like I said, Xbox was around $400, $500.
Yeah,
so it'll probably be close to $500 or $600, knowing Microsoft and Xbox. So
yeah,
and it's not going to sell. I really don't think it's going to sell.
I think this is going to be the end of the Xbox. I feel like Xbox might still make games, but I can't see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking I'm just going to see Xbox merge with PC at this point.
I mean, it kind of already has.
Yeah, and it's just Xbox is just going to be like a pre-built PC.
Yeah,
that was another game that was I really wanted to play, but I never really. Yeah.
Because that was a Microsoft / Xbox exclusive. Yeah.
Anyways, so I guess $800 is the cap that we're putting on this. We'll have to see what Sony throws at us.
I feel like it'll
be.
I feel like we are overestimating the price.
Yeah.
Like we're saying $800 is the most we'll pay, but I feel like the most it will be is $600.
Yeah.
The most it will be is $600, and it'll probably be in between $400 and $600.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, like, you have to take into account, most of the time when you're buying a console, you're buying it bundled.
Yeah.
So you're paying $600 plus you're getting a $90 game. So really the console's only $500.
See, if that's what happens with the PlayStation 5, like if the PlayStation 5 comes with like Last of Us 2, I'm most likely going to be pre-ordering it.
Yeah, I would think so too.
For Christmas.
The way I'm feeling right now, I definitely think I'm going to pre-order it. Because for those of you who don't know, the day before the day that this video is coming out, I finally finished
Spider-Man. That's where you were going with it. I was trying to figure out where you were going with this.
No. Yeah, Spider-Man, the 2018 game, I finally finished it.
In 2020.
In 2020.
Yeah.
Although, technically, I haven't even 100%ed the game. I just
Yeah.
finished the story. But I'm like 80% through the game now, so I'm gonna 100% it. But yeah, and I really enjoyed that game. So really, my biggest push point for buying a PS5 right now is the second one. Because I want to play it when it comes out in 2021. That's what I'm looking at. And I've never played the first Last of Us, but I own it, and it's on my list of games that I should play.
See, I've played through not played through, I've watched a playthrough of the entire first Last of Us game.
Yeah.
And The Last of Us 2 has been a hyped game and in production for so long that I've just been so excited and been waiting for it for so long that I'm willing to buy the PS5 just for that game.
It's $800. Hopefully it has some launch exclusives. I think we're going to get an announcement pretty soon, the way that things have kind of been.
Well, if it's coming out winter 2020,
yeah.
definitely by summer. Definitely by summer, we'll be able to pre-order it, I feel.
Well, because probably E3's coming up in March.
Ooh,
so they'll probably announce it at E3.
Well, no! Doesn't PlayStation have their own unique thing? Aren't they not doing E3 anymore?
I think they still do it.
Last year they weren't at E3,
they went to CES this year.
Okay. But I swear last year they weren't at E3. I'm pretty sure last year at E3 they weren't, and they did their own thing.
Maybe they'll do their own. But I think their own thing was around the same time as E3, like in March or April.
Well, yeah, but it's just it's a little disappointing that they're not at E3.
Like, it's probably going to be a December release, I would think, because of, how, they still haven't announced it yet, and they still haven't put a price on it, so they're probably going to extend their time a little bit, but if it's a December release, pre-order should come out in November. or October. Like, they should be coming out soon, so.
And we should see a price around the summer, right?
Yeah, and we haven't even, like, got a design yet. Like, we don't know what it looks like yet and all that, so.
I'd be interested to see how much they've changed the controller as well. Like, a final look on the controller.
Yeah. Because some people are saying that the touchpad's going to be like a touch screen.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I think that's fine as long as they don't make it any bigger. Like, if they keep it the same size, I'm like, okay, that's fine. And, like, I'm sure it probably wouldn't it would be like a novelty thing. Like, I'm sure for Spider-Man, it would be like your map would be on the touchpad or something.
See, I don't like
just
that.
So you can see it.
I don't like that, though.
Or, like, just... I think the coolest thing would just be like you're playing Spider-Man and it's got a little Spider-Man logo on the touchpad. And then like you're playing Dead by Daylight and it's got like the Dead by Daylight logo.
See, that's a cool customization.
Yeah.
But like if they're starting to build in-game utilities with this thing.
Especially because the pad's like only this big.
Yeah.
The best thing that the touchpad's used for now is typing.
Until Dawn. And the same people who made Until Dawn with quick time events.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to like swipe that.
Yeah. Or like that's the other Man of Medan.
Man of Medan.
Man of Medan came
out.
That's
a good game.
And I'm it's on sale right now, so I'm planning on buying it. But
I played that at Michael's and it was a good game.
Yeah.
It was good.
But like the second one is probably gonna come out on the PS5.
Well, I don't think they're making. They're not making a second Man of Medan, but yeah, they're making a second game with a different story perspective type thing.
Well, because the Man of Medan was supposed to be like the first episode of a
series of stories. Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching this episode of WBTV. The other thing that I just thought about that would be really interesting: what's going to happen to PlayStation VR? Is it going to be backwards compatible for the PS5, or are they going to release a different VR for the PS5?
See, I don't have a PSVR. I've never really PSVR is cool and all, but I've never really thought of it as a big thing or like a super big thing.
It is the best-selling VR out there because it's cheap compared to like Oculus.
And it's not bad. It's good.
No, it's not bad.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's one of those things kind of like the Move. Never really caught on that well.
Yeah.
But like it's still good. Like I have PlayStation Move controllers for my PS3 and I used to use them all the time. They're fun, but it just never really caught on. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this episode of WBTV. We encourage you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Share with your family, with your friends, and with the guy at Freshco, and with the guy in the pit that's living beside you, and he lives in a tent in the pit and eats strawberries. Share it with him.
Hey, when you get out of this pit, and you find a computer, and you can pay for internet and you get a house.
Just pay him. Pay him the money to go find a house and get a computer just so he subscribes to it.
Pay this homeless man, thousands of dollars.
so he can go
he can go potentially buy a house, get a phone, get internet, and subscribe to WBTV.
Yeah. So thank you guys for watching this episode of WBTV. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you on Friday. Well, we'll see you on Wednesday with a skip, but we'll see you on Friday with a cool two-parter video where we're going to be testing
Isn't this video on Friday?
No, this video's on Monday.
Oh, this is the Monday
where we're
video.
going to be testing each other's knowledge on our own channel to see who is smarter than a 5th grader.
Sure.
So, without further ado, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, and bye-bye! You're the shit take, 2020.
Thank you guys for watching WBTV. If you want to see more videos like this one, click the video on the right. If you want to see skits, click the video on the left. And make sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss a single video.